What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to be continuing through our blind journey through Kirby, Nightmare, and Dreamland. Now, in the last episode, we completed Vegetable Valley, and I forget what the second one was. It was Ice Cream Island, I think it was, but this episode, we're doing Butter Building. This area looks kind of familiar, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's somewhere from, what was it? Like, Superstar Ultra, and that parasol came out of nowhere. Why does this look like the goal area? I don't know. Okay, need to remember, stone that comes down basically instantly when platforms fall from it. Oh, there's a boss here. That's gonna be interesting to try and deal with. Okay, I think it might just be better to throw that at him. But now I have to wait until some stars show up. Or these. I hate myself. He's just a little bit away from dying now. I just have to wait for one more note and not miss it like I did the first one. Ow. Thankfully that didn't make me spit out the note. Okay, get rid of these guys here. And there, that actually seems like the goal up there. But of course it's gonna take a little bit of time before we can actually get over there. Oh, and there's actually a switch up there. I think I've seen that in previous games before. Now how I get it, that's a little bit of an issue. Used that last time. And then the rest of the enemies are basically just easy to get rid of. Hey, I think that's my second time getting the first place. Well, not first place, or whatever it's called. Oh, I just realized when I restarted the game, my lives reset. That's kind of annoying. I actually really wish that they didn't do that. Also, I just noticed that for the fire icon, they actually have like staffs, and I know in Star Allies there's actually a staff later on you can like mix them with fire, so that's actually really nice to see that. I don't think that had any form of actual influence on that, and I did not mean to get rid of the tomato there, but I don't know if it actually had any form of influence on staff or like the mixing of those, but it still is nice to see. By the way, I'm just gonna point out, I didn't really notice this until I was editing the last episode, but the Wii U Pro Controller, it is ridiculously loud. Like, just pressing buttons, messing with the control stick, unless I'm just really careful, or I guess I could use, like, the D-pad, but I don't feel comfortable using the D-pad, so yeah, you might have to deal with a little bit of that. Okay, that was super close to hitting me. I need to also remember that enemies respawn, which is why sometimes, like, I'll see an enemy, like, more than once whenever I'm in, like, the same area, and I go back, like, an inch. Okay, well, this is obviously a secret. Oh, another boss. Running a lot of bosses now. I am messing this up a lot. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna take the wheel because it seems like I'm gonna need that. Not really any form of extra stuff in here, so I have to need the wheel at some point in this little area here. This is probably it. Yeah, this is definitely it because it helps me go over ramps. Okay, so well, there's these guys. I don't know. Oh wait, they're about to fall underneath me. Okay, there we go. Ice and freeze are two separate abilities. Okay. I actually called this last episode because I was like, well, since, what was it? Fire and burning are two separate abilities, I wouldn't be surprised if ice and, freeze were actually two separate abilities, and apparently they are. I actually never knew about that. Oh no, I'm about to die. Does that count as... Yes, it does count as extra hits. Okay, nice. I just need to be careful. I might need to just play really defensive here, because I'm about to die. Oh no. Okay, that was super close. I just have to wait for him to spawn some more of those. Have them come over to me. And then... Okay, I got at least one. As long as I can get at least one of those up, it's not a... waste. Of course. Oh, and now I'm here with no ability. Great. Alright, one more hit, and I have plenty of life to work with this time, so... Shouldn't be too difficult getting rid of them. There we go. And I don't know if I'm gonna actually need backdrop, so I guess I only have one move. And it looks like the fighter costume as well. Let's see. Is it the same as suplex? Well, it basically is the same, so I guess fighter's not in this game since there's the red headband, because suplex is blue and fighter's red, so I guess, again, fighter's not in this. To be honest, I feel like suplex is one of, or I guess backdrop in this case, is like one of my favorite abilities. It's so fun to use. You just run up, grab an enemy, and then you just, you know, slam them into the ground. On to the third level. I apparently went down from that, unless that's not an actual platform. By the way, I don't understand why some... Oh, never mind. Okay, I was about to say, like, those guys are kind of just in the wall. That doesn't make much sense. Ow. You know what? I'll take the sword. Why not? I might have needed that high jump there. That's gonna really... Yeah, that would have... I'm getting hit by everything. This is going to be a really bad episode for me. I guess I go up, maybe. No? Oh. Okay, I guess I just wait for that. That or I actually have to defeat that enemy there. I have no... Okay, this looks like a maze area because there's way too many doors here. Well, I guess we'll just go through the first one, see what happens. Yeah, it's definitely a maze. But the issue of finding which way to go is going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, there's a maximum tomato there, so I'll take that. I'm going to get rid of burning, get the sword. It's probably the top. I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, it is the top. I guessed that completely correctly. Alright, so there's a museum up there. Has there been anything else around here? There will probably be something else over in this bottom right, but I haven't really seen anything else yet. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, museum. Ooh, high jump. I'll take that. If I don't accidentally eat them both, I'll just drop that out here. There we go. Thankfully, they respawn no matter what, and they're always the same ability when I go in. Alright, so let's see where this takes us. All the way up to the top from what it seems like. Or partially up the tower. Oh! I guess more henchmen. Okay, good. It was more henchmen. I think when it comes to the Meta Knight fights, you usually are just given a sword. So I'm really happy I'm not fighting Meta Knight with, you know, high jump, which honestly was like a really bad ability to get for this, but thankfully I can just take this because normal Kirby is actually better for just taking care of the regular enemies because I could just swallow them in one hit. It's not as wonky trying to deal with them with the, what was it? High jump. And okay, I need to take things a little bit slow here. This is going to be a little weird, especially when I'm like this and it automatically pushes me up. Okay, that was also pretty short. I thought the area would have been longer. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying that a lot because I'm not used to Kirby levels being this short. So we have an arena up there, so let's see what this does. Oh, that's quick draw. Okay, when you see the exclamation point, quickly press A. Okay. Okay, that was bad reaction time, but I had no idea when it was going to show up. Granted, that's kind of the point. It's the same every time, and the reaction time gets shorter and shorter. Okay, that was faster. Now yours is ridiculously fast. Okay. Managed to get that. Oh, Meta Knight, that would make sense. Of course. 14 and he beat me, so I either have to beat 14 or be tied at 14, but regardless, that one's really difficult to do. They gave me this at the beginning? That's weird. If I can get through the door and use it, that'd be nice. It's gonna take forever. Just mash the button. You can hear me mashing the button pretty well. Okay, gold. Aw, it ran out. Well, I was pretty close. I'm still... Okay, I was still like, what was it? Like blinking or whatever. Get it a little closer. Yeah, this guy's really easy to defeat. There we go. And give me this. Okay, Hammer is in this game. I think Hammer's usually in the Kirby games. And that, so I can get me that 1-up. All the 1-ups are going to be nice, because I never know when the game will suddenly get hard. Yeet! But yeah, there's been a lot of bosses in this building, which is really weird. I feel like there were a lot more than, what is it? Well, I guess mini bosses, but I guess that's like technically the same thing. But there were a lot more mini bosses than like the first episode. That or I just haven't exactly been noticing all of them. Ow, that had way bigger of a radius than I thought it did. I don't know. That's gonna be a running theme here. I can already see it. I don't know why, but sometimes whenever I'm trying to go up the ladder, I'll just instantly like start floating. It doesn't make too much sense to me, but whatever. I don't know. I have to be super careful here. Don't need that health, so I'm not gonna bother. I guess it's another... Yeah, it's another... Oh, come on, game. But it's another one of those waiting things. And it's inside a hole here, which is already hard enough to try and get through. I need to be super careful over ledges like this, because if I mess up, I'll instantly die because of the bottomless pit. Okay, I just barely got that. I didn't even know that was there. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, it unlocks extra stuff within the actual hub. Okay. Ow. Oh no, please. Okay, good. I was gonna be really bad if I just fell all the way down to the bottom and died. That was fair. Oh, there's invisible stuff here. This isn't gonna be fun to try and deal with. What? What is that thing? I got both of them. Nice. Okay, so I guess this is what happens. Would have been... Okay, good. He respawned. So what does this do? Light. I guess just press it? Okay, so I wonder if this actually lasts forever. And I think this is the only game that's gonna actually have light, because I don't remember light ever being in the game, so... High jump, let's take that. These platforms are really weird. They're not straight, they're just kind of diagonal, or zigzaggy rather. Oh no. Okay, it's another one of these things. Like, future games have this kind of thing as well, where if you go up one path, you're not able to go up the other. And I guess completely wrong, and not only that, I got punished for it. Yay. Which honestly means I should be very careful about using high jump, and I guess wrong again, and I got literally no benefit. I have the worst luck right now. There's our boss, and I have no health for this, and I also have a pretty bad ability. Well, actually, let me go through this so I can at least get a few one-ups. And here we go. Have to pay a lot of attention to mine. I have a feeling less of them are actually going to be hitting the, not green, the black rails. Yeah, yellow one is actually doing pretty good right now. Trying to get a decent amount of timing on these, and I'm good. Okay, so I got a major advantage that time. I did also notice that there was like a level thing in the bottom right whenever I start these, so these are actually going to get harder as I actually go on. But so far the grind rail seems to be what I'm best at. It just requires a lot of timing. Oh right, I have no health for this. Okay, I have to be super careful. Wait, can I hit the moon already? Or did I just get lucky? I, of course, got hit by that. I was actually really close to defeating them too, which makes me upset. That's happened with 2 bosses so far. This concept of the moon and the sun is actually really cool. He's almost dead. Is that for individual bosses, or is this both of them? Because I don't know. I also noticed the person that's on the ground doesn't exactly do all that much. Can I float over you? Oh, that does not give me that much time to actually get those, unlike the moon. Yeah, the moon's separate. That's weird. Because I just saw their health bars change. Ow. Maybe I shouldn't be up in the sky like that. There we go. So I got rid of him. Now, how do I get rid of you? Okay, I guess you attack on your own. Maybe? Unless, yeah, the sun also attacks. Oh, that doesn't go through that. Okay. Ow. Okay, there we go. That doesn't seem to do all that much. Granted, it is a star, so I guess that makes a little bit of sense. They would have more damage on the sun than it would the moon. Because, like, the moon died in, like, 3 hits from it, which is weird. Give me that, and dead. There we go. And Star Rod. I wasn't paying too much attention to the previous levels, but I don't know if there's actually, like, a night and day thing in, like, the previous levels of that. Because if that was a thing, that would actually be pretty cool. But, regardless. Now we're in Grape Garden. Not much room to actually explore here, but granted, I guess that's how all the beginning areas are. Ow. It was a green wallaby. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's super weird. I'm also about to die again. Okay, I need to be careful, or I can try and rush ahead. And purple, what is it? It's not wallaby. It's like laser D. I forget what it's called. I don't know all the names of these things. A flying UFO just crashed into me. That's nice. Get over here. No. Oh, okay, don't show up this time. That's fun. I'm sorry to not like these UFOs all that much. Okay, this area looks like it's gonna be annoying because I can get rid of literally any of this. Oh, I'm gonna need to... Oh, okay, that's weird. Let's go through the top here. There we go. I need one of you. There we go. That's gonna make this way easier to get through. Tornado, I haven't gotten you yet. Give me that. This ability just might be a little bit broken, since it gives me basically invincibility frames throughout all of it, but if it didn't, it would be a completely useless ability, so yeah. That's a very gray area on how to balance that. But it's not stopping me, so. I haven't tried, oh, well, I guess I can't get an ability from those guys. Oh, that's weird. Let me see if there's actually a bomb. No, okay, so that is confirmed. There is no bomb enemy in this game. Or bomb ability, rather. You know, I really do like the fact that the enemies actually do have different color palettes, because, like, I never really see that in Kirby games, like, ever, and that poor guy just drowned. But it is something that's a little nice. It does add a little bit of variety whenever you're playing the game, so that not every enemy looks the exact same whenever you're playing. Maybe it's... okay, it's probably this one. I think this is the only other door. Yeah. I don't know, there's 2 pathways, so I guess we'll go up. Of course. Ow. Well, I guess I can use the invincibility frames since I had 2 health. So, ow. That was gonna be really sketchy to try and go through anyways. Oh, this is gonna be fun to try and do. Actually, it actually isn't that bad, considering I can literally just stand here and do almost the same exact thing. Can I get you? Yes, I can, and it's crashed. So does he die instantly? He should. Yes, he does, and I'll take another one of those, and I'll save it for the next level. Hopefully I can actually make some decent use out of it. I completely messed it up. Make our way over into the 3rd one, and I have to be really careful that I don't use crash too early. And unfortunately, well, let's see if it actually works with us. I'm interested to see. It does. See, the power of experimentation, people. It works. And off we go. So I got myself a free 1-up, so that's nice. And wherever else it took... ow. Well, I at least got myself a 1-up. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be fun. Ow. Trying to be careful here. Going around all the enemies here. Okay, let's just go through here. Okay, so now we're on the interior of the ship. I'm gonna get this because this is just an ability I like better. Ow. Well, I guess I have no choice but to go without anything, huh? I don't know. Okay, good, that didn't hit me. I think it has a lot more range on the ground than it does in the air. Or while you're in the air, that is. Okay, on the clouds once more. I think I can literally, yeah, just float up to the end. Unless the laser gets in my way. Yeah, I need to get the timing down for this way better. Because I'm messing up a lot. Okay, so there's an arena down there, which I... oh, there's also one up here. Okay, I'll get through... oh, this is a quick draw. Okay, let's see how far we can get. Okay, Waddle Doo. Need to remember that name. Okay. It was just slightly faster, but I had to pull a lot more reflexes. That was really bad. I need to stop talking during this. Okay, that was pretty good. I have to do it really fast to beat Meta Knight, though. Oh, okay. So, if it's the same frame we have to draw, okay. Of course. That means I have to beat like 14 frames, I think it is? I don't know. I don't know what the actual timing of that is. But regardless, I have to beat Meta Knight's thing of 14 in order to get that. Oh, another one of these. It's gonna take a while. At least I get a maximum tomato out of this if I live. Which I might not. Okay, there we go. Give me that, and give me your ability, which is really fun to use. It's also seeing the different ability name changes because, like, oh my goodness. There's, what was it? There's Backdrop, like here, which is then Suplex in later games. And then Fire and Burning, and then Ice and Freeze are the same ability because, oh my goodness, they make no sense to be separate abilities. Aw, there's no alternate air thing that I can do. I can do alternate ones on the ground, but not in the air, unfortunately. In the air, I just throw them forward, or downward, rather. I do still need to be a little bit careful, because if I miss, or if I grab them over a gap, I'm going to fall and end up dying, so... Okay, I'm not gonna need this anymore. Give me another wheel. Oh no, I need to beat that. I messed that up tremendously. Wow, I'm not gonna get this. Oh, what? This was such a bad segment. Yeah, I am very bad here. Oh my goodness. So I missed out on a 1-up in a secret room. That really sucks. Okay, this isn't gonna help me, so give me this. It's weird how they're missing one. Maybe it's because I already have wheel and that was an option, but I don't know. I think you also like grab me, so I need to try and beat you before you can do that. Come on, die. There we go. Give me this. Oh, throw. So throw and suplex are... Okay. I guess suplex is a mixture between both. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so I guess that's how that works. He brings him closer and then he throws him. I'm noticing a really big trend of a lot of abilities being basically combined in future games. I don't know how to feel about that, because that means there's basically almost 2 of every ability. At least backdrop and throw make a little bit of sense to be separate. Burning and fire and then ice and freeze don't make sense to be separate. Another invincibility at the start. I don't think I remember any other Kirby game doing that either. It's interesting to see that, but at the same time it's like, why? There might have been an extra door there, but I was too concerned about my own safety to do that, or go down there. I probably should get another ability because I don't think this is going to be very useful in terms of a boss. Well, actually no, this is another one of those things where we have to, like, mini gauntlet. I can't speak. And I can also angle the throw, so that's really nice, but it's just a matter of trying to get my enemies to cooperate so I can actually hit them. You know what, I probably won't use throws. Doesn't seem to be the best thing to use right now. Especially with the fact that I'm about to die, so let's just do that. There we go. You're not dead. Please. Okay. That was super close. I can still die though. Okay, is blue, is that... No, it's not any different, okay. I don't think the color palette actually makes anything different in terms of abilities. Of course, I got super unlucky there, and there was an enemy right there. I do find it weird how we've come across these mini gauntlets so many times since like the second area, but like we haven't fought Meta Knight yet. Like I figured he would have been the boss of like the what was it, the first? Well, not first, the second area, since we saw him like right there. Okay, I'm gonna follow these spikes here because they more than likely lead to a secret or something. Yep, a 1-up, something worthwhile. Just as long as I'm careful, I can make that 1-up actually have some form of meaning and purpose. Okay, and there we go. Aw. Even though it sounded decently powerful, it wasn't all that great. All the way up here. This area looks extremely different. Need that health, so I'll take that. And then I'll take the sword I can't speak. Sword ability right here. Okay, Mr. Blue Clock. That's weird. There we go. A lot less time consuming. And I'm seeing I'm noticing a trend of whenever there's a mini boss that's defeated, basically take their ability and make sure I instantly lost it. Or that can happen as well. Okay, this seems like it's going to be a little bit more important right now, so let me just use that. That way, everything here lights up. In case there's any invisible walls anywhere, which I don't think there is. Now that I'm actually looking at everything. Yeah, there wasn't. I guess there was like the whole gap, but I don't know if that actually couldn't have been seen. Okay, this is important because of this. Okay, so I need to be careful about what this unleashes. So that unleashes that. That would unleash the bottom. So this. Oh, well that doesn't do anything. This is really awkward then, unless I did the timing wrong. What? Oh, I was supposed to do the bottom first. Well, I can't do anything about it now. I'll get Cutter. I feel like Cutter's a better... Never mind. I'll just take Parasol. I keep forgetting enemies respawn in this game. Here we have our little boss. Oh, it's you. Okay, this will make this way easier then. Oh, what on earth? That's interesting. That's going to be really annoying though, especially with the fact that I keep missing. Unless I'm supposed to go up. Maybe that is the case, because there's a lot of platforms here. Because I didn't see that I could actually damage him. That could easily be because I'm just missing. But there are... Okay, that doesn't even go down. Yeah, I think I have to go up. And they give me a lot of high jumps. They wouldn't give me that many high jumps if I couldn't just, like, keep jumping up. Yeah, because he just zoomed up. So this is where the actual boss area is. I don't know, invincibility frames, there we go. I feel like the invincibility frames are going to be a lot more useful here because he's actually in the air, so I don't have to worry about being in contact with him, like on the startup. Okay, that was pretty close. There we go, though. Yogurt Yard. This place looks anything but yogurt, but I guess that's kind of the same thing with all the other areas. I also noticed that all the areas are based off of food. But whatever. Next episode, we're going to be starting off with Yogurt Yard, which is still a very weird name. But until next video, take care.